Hello, everyone. Good evening or good morning, wherever you're at in the world, and welcome to tonight's stream. So, Najumu here, and today we'll be taking a look at Long Live the Queen. Yes, once again, we're dealing with royalty after we've played and finished Slay the Princess. This time, instead of trying to kill the princess, we're trying to avoid her from being killed. And, of course, to live and be queen. So this is apparently a combination of both a visual novel and a life sim. So I remember only playing it once a long time ago, but I haven't actually reached any of the endings, any of the good endings. I basically did a run where she managed to die in a very short time, but then I forgot about the game. But now this time though, I'm gonna try to beat it. So let's start and see how this story goes. We're almost home. Your room is just the way you left it. I know it's hard to leave your school and your friends, but I've arranged the best possible tutors for every subject. Music is a little loud for me. You'll have to work hard this year to prepare yourself before your 15th birthday, but I know you can do it. You'll learn quickly, and you'll make a wonderful queen. It's what your mother would have wanted. This is not what Mother would have wanted. She wouldn't have wanted to die and leave me. No, she wouldn't. But sometimes bad things happen. We have to pick up and carry on. All of Nova depends on us, on you. I will be here to guide you until your coronation. But the decisions you make are ultimately up to you. Come, your maids are waiting. Welcome to Long Live the Queen. If this is your first time playing, you should read this brief introduction to how this game works. Okay, it's been a while since I played this, so tell me more. You will be controlling Elodie, the almost Queen of Nova, as she tries to prepare for her coronation. To do that, she needs to take classes every week in order to raise her skills. The skills she learns will provide different choices in the ongoing plot. Learning the right skills can mean the difference between life and death. Ooh. You also need to keep an eye on Elodie's mood. With her mother's tragic death, Elodie is not very happy right now. The mood button will take you to the emotions screen for more details. Ah, okay. Elodie is feeling both afraid and depressed, but her strongest emotion is depressed. If she becomes more cheerful to cancel out the depression, her strongest emotion would then be afraid. Ah, okay, got it. Elodie's current mood affects her ability to learn. It will give her a bonus to some skills and a penalty to others. Let's take a look at the screen skills. Let's take a look at the skills screen right now. Skills are broken into 4 main categories: social, physical, intellectual, and mystical. Inside these categories are skill sets, groups of 3 related skills. Start with 0 in all skills. Every week, Elodie can study 2 skills. Normally, she earns 2 points in a skill for every weekday that she studies. So if she studies history, she will earn 2 points times 5 days. That equals to 10 points. Okay, understood. Because Elodie is depressed, she has a -2 penalty to the social skill set conversation. She doesn't feel like talking to people right now. If she studies conversation, she will earn 2 -2 points per day. That is 0 points. Oh, that's not good. However, she has a +1 bonus to the expression skill set. If she studies one of the expression skills, she will earn 2 + 1 point per day, which means 3 points per day, 15 points for the week. Sure. If you study a skill you have a penalty for, you could be wasting your time and not earning anything. If you study a skill you have bonuses for, you will learn much faster than normal. Okay, guess that depends on what the kind of subjects we're going to pick in our first run. All these bonuses and penalties will change when Elodie's mood changes. She can also gain bonuses to skills by studying related skills. Check the skill screen every week to see your current bonuses. Sure. Once you know your moods, skills, bonuses, and penalties, you are ready to choose your classes for the week. Okay. The classes screen breaks down skill sets by category for your morning and evening classes. You select a skill set, the 3 options in that set will appear on the right side of the screen. Sure. Choose a class for both morning and evening classes, then click the Done button, which will appear in the lower right corner. As you play through the story, you will sometimes see feedback bubbles appearing over the text. These will tell you what's happening behind the scenes. Bubbles like these will show you when Elodie's mood is being altered by events. Bubbles like these will show you when the story is changing based on what skills Elodie has learned so far. If the test fails, there is some option being missed because she doesn't have enough points in that skill yet. This feedback is very helpful in figuring out different options to try. But if you don't want to see it, you can turn the bubbles off in the preferences menu. I think the bubbles are fine. Now get ready to become a queen. Oh boy. Exciting. Alright, so let's take a look at her mood. Her mood right now, she is, as mentioned in the tutorial, she's pretty depressed. Slightly a bit afraid. So, outfit, we're not gonna do anything with the outfit so far. Let's look at the skills. There's nothing in the skills. There's -1 for royal demeanor. And -2 because of the conversation, because, you know, she's depressed. And -1 because of the athletics, because she's staying inside her home most of the time. And animal handling is +1. I wonder if Elodie has a pet, which is why it's a +1 already. Okay, so let's move to the classes. Right, so now let's have a little think. Let's have a little think. What would be the best class to have that would help her overcome her depression at the very least? Well, we know that she has +1 when it comes to animal handling. So let's pick that for the morning class. As for evening, let's see. We can't use any of these because she's a little bit depressed at the moment. And I don't think she is in the mood for studying. Let's see. Oh, I forgot there's a class option here. Let's see. Horses, dogs, or falcons. Let's pick dogs. Because dogs are usually cute. Let's see. We could try expression, but let's look at her skills again. Skills is wait. Expression is +1. Wait. I didn't notice that. Expression is +1. So maybe if we focus on the expression, she might feel a little bit better. Let's see. Decoration, instrument, or voice. Decoration is drawing, painting, arranging flowers. Instrument, skill with musical instruments, such as the harp and flute. And voice, singing. Okay, so I think she probably would be the creative type in terms of drawing, so let's go for decoration. Done. Visit the kennels and learn about different breeds of dogs. Okay. Afternoon. You discuss the nature of beauty and looking around landscapes, objects, and people and comparing their aesthetic elements. Okay? Excellent. What's all that noise outside? Who's there? Oh, it's my cousins and my aunt and uncle. Darling, we're so terribly sorry to hear about your mother, Fidelia. Thank you. You look well, niece. Hi, Lottie. Hi, Lottie. I haven't seen you in ages. Will you be staying long? Yup. Mummy said we'd be here all month. Maybe we'll have some time to talk later. Now that you've finished studying, what will you do for the weekend? Let's check her mood. She's a little less depressed, which is good. But we need something to cheer her up. Okay. Play with toys is +1 yielding, +1 lonely, +1 cheerful. Guarding is +1 lonely, plus cheerful. Talk to your father. It's a mystery. At 10th court, that's bad. Because it has +1 depressed and +1 pressured. Explore, more lonely and more afraid. At 10th service, -1 depressed. Oh, this would be good. We don't want her to be depressed. So let's attend the service. You attend the services in the castle grove, letting the peace of the ritual calm your heart. Okay. Now let's check her mood. Okay. Now her being afraid and being depressed is balanced. Take a look at her skills. She's better in decoration, but she's not very good at weapons. She's not very good at intrigue, and she's not very good at military. She's very good at faith, but considering how she needs to be a queen, she also needs to be ready if someone is going to fight her. Let's see now. What shall we give her? Let's go to the classes. Okay, let's keep expression the same. The night class is the same. But let's make her a little bit athletic and let her learn some running. Yeah. We'll still let her be good at decorations. So let's go with that. Yeah, done. Week 2 morning. You practice walking at a brisk but comfortable pace for a set length of time every day. Alright? You practice sketching fruits and flowers with charcoal on parchment. Sure. What is that commotion outside? Father, what's going on? I have come to pay my respects in honor of your mother. You have no respect or honor. It is because of you and your powers that my wife is dead. What? I am a lumen, as was she. And like every lumen, I am willing to give my life if necessary to protect our domain. Your line has been traitors for 200 years. I won't have you corrupting my daughter. That is for the crown princess to decide. Elodie, your mother trusted me, but I have much to teach you. Okay. So, she wants to teach us, but the father thinks that she was responsible for his wife's death. Should we trust her or should we not trust her? That needs a little bit of a think. Let's see now. You know what? For the first run, let's trust her for now. I may regret this, but let's trust her for now. Let her stay. I want to hear what she has to say. She stays. As you wish. Wait, where do we move next? 10 service is now -1 afraid. You can visit Juliana right now. You can visit Charlotte. Okay, this still makes her depressed. Still makes her lonely. Okay, let's talk to Juliana. Okay, let's talk to Juliana. What is it that you want? What is it you wanted to teach me? First, I need to know if you have your mother's crystal. What crystal? Uh-oh. Oh, that's a failure in the lore. Oh, well, source of power of any lumen is a particular magical crystal. Once you bonded with it, it becomes part of you as long as you live. The royal crystal has been passed down from ruler to ruler for generations. It belongs to you. Except, it belongs to you now, except that the king may be keeping it from you. Do you have a crystal? Of course. She holds out her hands. Light flickers above her bosom, and then, with a shower of sparkles, something takes shape. You reach out to touch it, and it dissolves away into nothing. Oh, it belongs to me. No one can take it from me until I die. You need to find the crystal that belongs to you. Okay, now let's take a look at her mood. A bit more willful. Still, we need to get her out of the afraid and depressed zone, which is pretty good if we do that. However, let's take a look at her skills. Her athletics are nice. She can animal handle. Her royal demeanor is a -1. Let's see. Intrigue -1. Military -1. She doesn't have magic either. Current mood afraid. Bonus to agility and faith. Penalty to royal demeanor, weapons, intrigue, and military. Okay. So maybe we should make her a bit more agile, right? Make her a bit more agile. So let's go to the classes. Let's go to agility. What shall we pick? Shall we pick dance or reflexes or flexibility? Let's go for reflexes. And we already did expression, but we need to improve something. What is faith? What does faith give you? Meditation, divination, or lore? Let's see. Yeah, as you folks can see, there is quite a lot of decision making to make here. And if we mess it up, then might be in trouble. Alright, I'll tell you what. Let's do double agility classes. And let's make her better in flexibility as well. Okay, let's go. Week 3 morning. Your teacher walks around you, prodding a finger at you slowly in order to train you in blocking these touches without triggering fear or faster breathing. Okay? You learn to relax and evaluate the tension in your body, and to practice the different types of motion available to your joints: twisting, shifting, and rotating. Okay? He loves me not. Audie, do you have a boyfriend? Not really. I just like to play with the flowers. Oh, what the? All of a sudden, the Duchess of Ursel rushes into the garden and points a sword at you. Oh, shoot. That sure escalated quickly. Not at you. At your feet? Huh? Princess, don't move. Hold still? You want to hold still, but you don't have the composure to hold your position without peeking. You look down at where her sword is pointing. There's a snake in the grass. Oh, shoot. You can't help it. You squeak and jump back. The snake tenses and prepares to strike. No! Your cousin pushes you aside and the snake's fangs sink into her leg. Oh, no. Lottie! Too late. Juliana swings her sword and cuts off the snake's head. What is going on out here? Your daughter has been bitten by a milk viper. They're poisonous. Get a herbalist right away. I will treat my daughter. I certainly can't trust anyone here to keep her safe. I'm sorry. I don't feel good. You will be returning home to Merva immediately. Your aunt has a point. Milk vipers are not native to this area. That snake should never have been here. Someone may have tried to kill you. Will Charlotte be okay? I don't know. Oh man. Well, this escalated pretty quickly. Alright, let's see what who we talk to. Visit dungeons. Oh no, we don't need to visit the dungeons. Let's see. No, we can't sneak out. Oh, you know what? We managed to get afraid for a little bit, so let's attend service. You attend services in the Castle Grove, letting the peace of the ritual calm your heart. Okay, let's check our mood. Okay, still the same. But now that we know that someone has got out there to kill her, we need her to be strong. So let's take a look at her skills. The problem is that we cannot get a bonus when it comes to weapons, intrigue, or military. So what can we do? What can we do? We could probably try to teach her magic. We would probably try to give her a bit of the lumen skill. Maybe wield magic. That sounds like a good idea. Yeah, let's probably focus on that for this set of classes. So let's see. No, not history. Military, no. Medicine. Agility. Oh. Wait, hold up. Where is the magic? Let's take a look at the skills again. It's mystical. I don't think we unlocked mystical yet. Probably not yet. Yeah, we can't use weapons or military. We need... Okay, we don't... Okay, let's see. You know what? Even if we get even if it gets deducted a little bit, let's give it a shot, okay? Let's give it a little shot. So let's try weapons, and let's try swords. And for agility, let's give her better reflexes. Okay. You are too afraid to focus properly on this subject right now. Oh yeah, figured as much. You practice solo tennis, hitting a ball against the wall repeatedly in order to train your hand and your eye to react. Sure. You may now play sports on the weekends. Ooh, nice. Castle seems quieter with Charlotte and Emery and Zahara and their parents gone. Yeah, there seems to be a bit of a few translation issues, but I'm guessing the translator has English as a second language, so it's understandable. It's certainly not empty, though. It seems like we get more servants every day. I was so worried about Charlotte after that snake bit her. But her mother said she's okay, so I guess it turned out all right. Maybe she has a guardian angel. Okay. Oh, sports will make you more angry? Hi. I thought sports would be good enough and for you to relieve some stress. It's very odd. Okay, let's make her less afraid. You attend services in the Castle Grove, letting the peace of the ritual calm your heart. Okay. And now she's less afraid. Let's take a look. She's still depressed, though. Let's see your skills. Oh, okay. Bonus to expression and animal handling. But we can now use weapons. So let's do expression again. And let's get her improved when it comes to decoration. Let's go. You take up a wooden sword and practice correct grips and stances. Okay. You learn to mix paints and apply them to canvas, capturing the light and color of the castle gardens. Sure. One of the maids approaches for your attention. My lady, couriers have arrived from the Duke of Sedna. You have a Duke of Sedna? Oh, shoot. Well, I guess we're not that good in foreign affairs. Whoops. No, my lady. The Duchy of Sedna is in Talasay. They have brought you a letter and a gift. Condolences on the death of deeply regret. Best wishes. Oh, what a beautiful necklace. Something sparkly will make me feel better. Okay. She seems pretty simplistic when it comes to things that cheer her up. Sure. Alright, now let's see what we can do. Let's see. You know, we want to make her a little bit more cheerful. But let's have a walk in the gardens. A walk in the fresh air helps you forget the burdens on your shoulders. Okay, let's see her mood right now. She's still afraid. Okay. We need to lessen. We need to... Oh, I keep clicking on the outfit. Alright, we need to make her less afraid. So... Let's see. Let's take a look at the skills again. Yeah, she's still afraid. Honest to agility and faith. So we're still gonna make her agile, because if we are not that good at weapons, at least we'll make her really good in dodging any form of attacks. So, let's go to agility again. And let's have reflexes. Power up the reflexes. And let's go for agility again. And flexibility. Okay. You practice running at high speed back and forth over a small area, making quick turns and changes in direction. Right? You practice bouncing motions with your arms and legs to increase the muscular effect. Sure. As you are walking, you spot a familiar figure in the palace gardens. It's the Duchess of Ursel. Maybe I should go and say hello. Then you notice that seated beside her is a woman in the robes of a priestess. They are very close together, their hands gently touching as they speak. Oh, lewd? Hand-holding? Looks like she's busy. You turn and walk in a different direction so as not to disturb them. At that moment, you notice something unusual. It looks like someone just left the palace grounds by going over the hedge. Is that a servant? A thief? Or an assassin? Okay, so now that we are a bit more agile, should we risk following that person? I don't think running and hiding is a good idea, because it'll make her more afraid, and that's kind of a quality that shouldn't be in a potential queen. I'm afraid that if she climbs up and goes over the hedge, it might be a little bit risky, but then again, we did build up her skill in running, and in flexibility, so maybe that would work. We could call the guards, but she doesn't have a high stat when it comes to royal demeanor. So I think the probable choice would be climb up to look over the hedge. Let's see if that works. Climbing failed. Oh no. You look around for something to climb, but you are not sure if the nearby trees can support your weight. You run over to a statue and try to pull yourself up to the pedestal, but it's too awkward to get your feet in place. At this time, whoever you saw is probably gone anyway. Oh man. Well, that was an attempt. Anyway, let's see. You know what? Let's talk to Juliana for a bit. How do I find my lumen crystal? Your father probably knows what happened to it. What if he destroyed it? It can't be destroyed. He could throw it away, but then someone else might find it. No, he'll keep it safe. But if it's mine, it won't matter if someone else found it. It's attuned to you, but you haven't bonded with it yet. If it found a compatible host, someone who was like you in some way, it could bond to them. Okay, let's check her mood. Still afraid. We need to get her out of this, let's see. Let's do a bit more athletics. Teach her some climbing. And let's improve our expression a bit more. Okay. She's pretty good in decoration, so let's try to power that a little bit more. You study the art of floral design, seeing how the proper arrangement of flowers can affect the character of a room or an outdoor space. Alright. Your skill in decoration is now 50. You may not increase the skill until your other expression skills are 25 or higher. Oh, okay, sure. We'll do that. Practice climbing up and down fixed ladders, driving out any fear of heights, and learning to move swiftly and surely. Alright. Understood. Okay. As you are walking up the stairs, a maid comes running down, holding a towering pile of linen. You swiftly step aside and let her pass. Oh, the reflexes were good. Okay, not much happened here. Let's see. Yeah, let's make her less afraid. Okay, now, oh, you're looking a bit more confident. Now, let's see what skills can be better with this. Willful. Bonus to intrigue, military, and lumen. Penalty to royal demeanor, history, and economics. Alright. So, now we can level up these skills. So, let's see. Let's see, weapons. We do sword again. And what were the skills we were able to? Military and lumen. And intrigue as well. Let's give intrigue. Internal affairs for it. Wait. Should we actually focus on that right now? Or should we make her able to learn how to use weapons? Now that we have the bonus happening, we could try boosting the sword stat a little bit more. Let's see how this goes. Now you practice slow swings to move your blade to precisely mark targets, building up your muscles and control. You drill the partner, attacking and blocking in carefully timed patterns. Sure. There is a man here to see you. He wishes crowdfunding for a project of his. Oh man. We got Kickstarter back in the day? I never knew that. Remember, the treasury is not unlimited. If you choose to invest, you will have less money to work with later. Your Royal Highness, I have a plan to print books using metal letters which can be moved and reused. I need to borrow 875 lassie to assemble the metal and a factory to mold and cast the type. With this system, we will be able to create new books in a fraction of the time it takes now, and make copies to send all over the world. I don't know much about factories or trade. Would that really be worthwhile? We're not interested. Oh no. I guess we messed that one up. Oh dear. Yeah, I guess that's a lesson to be learned for the next run. But let's see. Let's play some sports. You take to the court for a few games of tennis. Feel the thrill of competition. Ooh, I love me some competition. Oh, she's angry. Oh, she's angry. Now let's see the mood. A little bit angry right now. Now let's see what skills we can power up. Bonus to weapons and military. Oh no. Penalty to royal demeanor, expression, animal handling, and medicine. Oh. That's probably not good. Okay, we probably need to make her a little less angrier right now. But we could can we try athletics? I think we could try athletics. Oh no, I keep clicking on this. Sorry guys. Athletics, more running. Yeah. Okay, you practice using your blade to disarm opponents or shove them backwards. Okay, we need to level up the rest of the weapon skills. You can't do that with sword anymore. You switch back and forth between a brisk walk and a light bouncing jog. Not too fast. You're building endurance rather than speed. Sure. Your Highness, my sympathies for your loss. Even after all these years, I sometimes forget that my own mother will never be coming back. Thank you. However, I must call for your aid. The Ixionite occupation of the country of Imbrium has gone on for too long. Now is the time to push back. I know there's been problems with Ixion, but I don't know the details. Is they're occupying Southern Marie? I don't know anything about the military. I don't want to fight. Oh no. There must be a peaceful way to settle this. I will send for diplomats from Ixion and try to come to some agreement. Sorry. Bit of a brain fart there. Thank you, Your Highness. Your Highness, if I may ask, that necklace you're wearing, where did it come from? It was a gift from the Duke of Sedna. Then you have made arrangements with him? What sort of arrangements? Your Highness, that is a courting gift. The man wishes to gain your hand in marriage. Oh, I didn't realize. Whoops. Well, that was awkward. Oh, that was awkward. Is there a way to make her a little less angry here? I don't think so. But we could make her a little bit more cheerful, yeah? A walk in the fresh air helps you forget about the burdens of your shoulders. Okay. Oh, but she's still angry. She's still a little angry, but she's still lonely. You have to be careful we don't let her become too lonely. That's not a good call. Okay, so we need let's try conversation. And let's use public speaking, because if we're going to have diplomatic discussions with other countries, we need to be good at public speaking, yeah? Let's choose archery next when it comes to weapons. Or should we go for athletics? Maybe we can go for athletics. Or maybe agility. Can we do agility? Let's check. Oh, sure, we can do agility. We'll do agility and let's do flexibility. Alright, let's see if our flexibility is fine. Let's see. Okay, flexibility, we can level it up. Sure. Okay, done. You kneel with your hands pressed on the floor and stretch like a cat, rolling your back up and down. Ooh. All right. You practice tongue-twisting sequences of syllables to improve your enunciation. Representative from Ixion is here. Be careful. No one wants to give up prizes that they have won. You have the full support of my sister and myself, Your Highness. Let's get this over with. Your Royal Highness, thank you for granting me this audience. I am sure we can come to an amicable agreement. Let bygones be bygones, no? You will forget about your unprovoked attacks on us, and you will transfer the rights to this little province. We can be good neighbors again, without any lives lost. Okay. Okay, now we have a bit of a dilemma. We can surrender the province, which would be a peaceful way to handle things. Offer him money if Ixion withdraws. I don't know if we should be paying money for that. We can bluff and intimidate him, but this will overcomplicate things, and then war is going to happen. Or execute him. Oh, if we execute the diplomat, that shows that we are ready to go to war with the Ixion nation. Not a good idea. Let's see. For this run, let's experiment with something. Let's surrender the province and see how that goes. I don't want to fight. Oh no, +2 depressed. Oh, well. Guess that didn't work out. Very well. You can have the province. Highness, please accept our deepest apologies for this whole affair. Of course. I look forward to seeing you again. Alright. Oh, she's a little more depressed right now. We don't want to make her depressed, so need to cheer her up a little bit more. Another walk in the garden, I guess. Oh, let's check her mood. Oh, she's lonely right now. Oh no. Yeah, see when it comes to balancing all the emotions and when it comes to decision making in this game, it's not very easy. It's not very easy. I'm sure like running an actual kingdom would be difficult, but yeah, even as something as simplistic as this game is already pretty complicated. Okay, so now that we're lonely, what skills get better when we're lonely? Bonus to conversation and medicine, but penalty to royal demeanor, intrigue, and faith. Alright, so agility we're fine. Weapons were fine. Animal handling were fine. I think we need to be a little bit better when it comes to conversation. Yeah, we'll probably go for that one. And what else? Athletics has a 0.33 10% bonus. Could do that. Could do that. We could do some running and public speaking. Okay, athletics, running, and conversation and public speaking. Let's do this. You steadily increase the proportion of time you spend jogging, shorter breaks of walking to recharge your energy. Sure. You take deep breaths and practice speaking loudly and clearly, projecting your voice to every corner of a room. There are reports that a key thong has been sighted leaving the old forest. Wait, what? Key thong? Excuse me? What the heck is a key thong? I don't know what that is. Ah, hello Sam, welcome. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. What is a key thong? That's the same question I asked. Well, that makes two of us, Elodie. That makes two of us. A beast with the body of an enormous golden cat, a sharp beak, and spikes on its back. What in the world is that? It's a thong as a key. Oh, well, that kind of makes the game a little bit 18 plus, don't you think? The locked door must be full of undies. Probably, who knows? Eek! Several disappearances in southern Caloris are already thought to be the work of this creature. Damn, what should we do? Should we send hunters? The traditional policy on stray beasts is to hope that they return to the forest and stay there. Well, let's hope they stay there. Hunters are no match for such creatures. It would only make it angry and waste more lives. Oh, so it's pointless to fight them. Sure. So, you just let it eat people? That's kind of grim. Everyone dies in the end. Damn. Now show a little sympathy there, Duke. Yeah, I'd be depressed too if I heard that. Also, there is a letter for you. Calorist, the Duke of Sedna will be arriving next week for an official visit. Oh no. Okay. So she's a little bit more depressed, unfortunately, because her father doesn't give a damn about some random cat spike monster that's named after a thong would be eating people alive. Sure. That's a very emotional response you have there. Alright. So let's but we're too lonely right now. That's kind of a problem. Let's see. Maybe we can... No, we're less angry. We don't need to add more in her lonely stat at the moment. So, let's see. And all of these are not so good. Let's make her a little less angry, I suppose. Okay, she's still depressed. She's still depressed. We need to have her cheerful again. But we don't need to have her lonely. That's kind of a problem. So let's check her skills and see what we can power up. We can power up conversation. We can power up medicine. So... we can have conversation. We could probably try to let her learn court manners, maybe, because she does have someone who is visiting from an outside nation. So we could try conversation and court manners. See that? Let's see. What shall we pick here? Agility? I think we did enough agility for now. No. Let's see, expression? Can we do expression? I think we can do expression. Expression gives a plus 0.50% add-on. So let's put expression and power up her voice. Right? See how that goes. You review the correct greetings for guests according to rank and when to extend your hand to another. All nobles expect their due honors. Sure. You practice deep breathing exercises to build up your ability to sustain a note. Right. Ah, Your Highness. What a pleasure it is to meet you in person at last. Your description did not do you justice. Oh, flattery failed. Oh no. I don't know how to deal with handsome older men paying me compliments. I was so pleased to hear that you had accepted my humble offering. A jewel for a jewel, but you are more precious. You know she's 15 years old, right, bro? I hope that this is only the beginning of a mutually beneficial relationship. The union between us will bring stability to both our peoples. Or people, rather. He really does want to marry me. I'm sorry, but you're way too older than her. Decline. I need to let him down gently. Let him down gently? Oh no. That is quite the phrasing you use there, game. That is quite the phrasing you are using there, game. I need to let him down gently? At least you didn't say I need to put him down gently. If you put him down gently, then that means you're gonna give him euthanasia. I am not marrying you. I am only 14. Oh my gosh, he is even younger than 15. I thought she was 15, but she's 14. That may have not been gentle. I see. I regret the misunderstanding. Well, good. You're way too old, man. Get out of here. Go marry someone your own age. Alright. Let's see. Oh, -1 depressed. But she's still lonely, though. We don't need her to be lonely, but let's go for a -1 depressed. Sure. She's still a little sad. Yeah, let's make her a bit more cheerful. Look at the skills. Conversation, we're already getting a nice little bonus. But let's see, should we power up her weapons? Or medicine she can have a bit more. But let's see. Let's power up her public speaking again, because you know, she is supposed to be a queen, and she needs to learn how to speak well. Agility, no. That's athletics. How many do we have in athletics again? Yeah, let's max her, Let's max her athletic stat again. Running. Let's go. Your teacher asks you questions about made-up nonsense, pushing you to improvise answers smoothly and swiftly, without having to worry about them being correct. Okay. You practice jogging solidly for longer stretches of time, and learning how much food and water you need before and after in order to keep your body going. You are requested to stand in judgment. The woman has been convicted of an attempted murder and requests the mercy of the crown. Ah, now it's time to have someone's life in our hands. Your Highness, the slattern dares to beg pardon when she admits that she tried to poison my sister under her own roof. Which sister? Korisande, the Duchess of Maid. Is she all right? Oh man, we are terrible when it comes to history in this run. She is unharmed. We caught the culprit in the kitchens before anyone could eat her foul spew. Well, what do you have to say for yourself? It's justice, it is. Them devils killed me brother and broke me mom's heart. Lied to her, they did. When she went to see why he'd not come back. Wait, hold on. Let me do that. Let me read that line again. Lied to her, they did. When she went to see why he'd not come back. Said he'd gone for a soldier when he never would. You weren't the only one, neither. I waited 10 years, my chance to get my own back. That's justice. You see? She's completely unrepentant. Hang her and be done with it. I don't know what this is all about. Either way, murder is a serious crime. But... Okay, so... There's clearly a lot of history that we did not learn in this run. So, we do know that she committed murder for revenge. So can we put her to work, imprison her, or execute her? I don't know. It seems a little bit complicated, but she did commit a crime. So instead of executing her, I think we should probably imprison her. You have tried to murder a noble of my domain, and I have no reason to believe you wouldn't do it again. You will be imprisoned for the rest of your life. You'll not have me. All of a sudden, oh shoot! All of a sudden she breaks loose from her guards and rushes at you. Oh no. Well, I guess maybe we should have executed her. In your court dress, you are unarmed. You grope for a weapon and find only a heavy gold ornament which you hurl in her direction. Your missile flies wide of its mark. Wherever you had a chance to do anything else, your personal guards step into action, cutting the woman down before she can endanger you. Her lifeless body lies bleeding on your carpet. Ooh. Clean that up. Oh, shoot. Wow. Maybe we should have executed her already, but that sure escalated a lot. Okay, let's make her a little less angry, because after this, yeah. Let's check her mood. She's still very lonely. Let's check the skills. Yep, still the same. We need to improve the conversation in medicine. Let's see. Yeah. Let's do court manners again. Because we have people attacking. Let's learn archery now. Your study rules for formal dining, including the proper utensils for different dishes. As the queen, no one will comment on your mistakes, but they will notice them. Learn how to twist and wax bowstring from a variety of fibers. Okay. As you are walking one day in the gardens, you hear a strange sound and look up to see an owl flying overhead. A single dry leaf flutters in its talons. It's funny. I thought owls were nocturnal. So I was wrong. When you return to the castle, your father is waiting for you. There is a woman here to see you. She wishes crowdfunding for a project. Oh man, more of these crowdfunding projects? Hopefully there won't be a scam. Thank you for seeing me, Your Royal Highness. I come to you on behalf of the people. I wish to build a hospital where any citizen afflicted with disease can be brought for treatment. Oh, that sounds like a noble cause, but can we trust her, though? Putting all the sick people together? Wouldn't that make them die even faster? I don't know. Unless it's probably something like the pandemic that happened a few years back, maybe. But people have to be careful, or they have a lot of patients in one room. We are not interested. Damn. I guess the lack of knowledge didn't help. Okay, so what do we do now? You don't want her to be lonely. Oh, she can be a little bit angrier, sure, and less lonely, sure. Feel the thrill of competition, yes. Oh, now she angry. Alright. Oh, I keep clicking on this again. Let's see. Now she is a lot better when it comes to weapons, so we can power up her archery a little bit more. But everything else we could use. So, let's do more court manners, and let's learn more archery. Classes, archery, and court manners. Continue. You study the traditions of ballroom etiquette, how to politely accept or defer an offer, and how to avoid the impression of attachment to an individual. You learn about different styles and sizes of bows, long, short, and recurve. Interesting. Remember that the Festival of the Good Lady is approaching. Festival of the Good Lady? There will be public celebrations for the commoners, followed by a grand gala for the nobility. Grand ball. There will be dancing. As queen, you will be expected to lead the procession and take place in the ceremonial planting. Possibly give a speech. Ah, that's where the public speaking comes in. However, since you are not yet crowned, it is not required, and it may not be safe to expose you to the public. What do you mean, not safe? Inside of the castle, you are less well protected. If anyone means you harm, think on it now. Decide later. Sure, that's pretty awkward, but sure, Dad. There is a letter for you as well. It's from Brioni. I went to school with her. She's a couple of years older than me. Her mother is the Duchess of Maine. She's complaining that her mother still won't let her come home for the holidays. Apparently her uncle Kevin has been acting strangely lately and shouting at shadows. Oh, he's probably hallucinating. Uh-oh. She's bored and looking for an adventure. Well, I don't have any to suggest to her. Alright, less angry. Let's go. Oh. What is this mood? She's yielding right now. Ah. That's a little different. Let's see what skills she can do. Bonus to royal demeanor, history, and faith. Oh, excellent. That's what we need to try to improve a little bit. A penalty to weapons and lumen. Alright, we're not going to go for these. However, expression is looking pretty good right now. Let's go for classes, and we can do for conversation here. Maybe we can use flattery this time. Royal demeanor, we should have composure, because we have a bonus in there. You learn things that it's important to make eye contact when saying nice things about someone. Sure. You practice deep breathing exercises, learning to find and maintain a sense of inner calm. Today is the procession and planting for the Festival of the Good Lady. Will you be leading the parade? If you have any concerns about your safety, please stay here. People will recover from disappointment. We lose you, there is no recovery. I feel a little bit confident right now because she is pretty good at public speaking. I think she's pretty decent at public speaking, so I think she will be fine in leading the parade. That's how I feel right now. I'm checking her skills. And if anyone is trying to attack or anything, she's pretty agile and she can use at least a sword, and she has little experience when it comes to a bow. So, is there a way to actually save? Hold on. I haven't actually checked. Should I press tab? No skip mode. Press escape. Ah, okay. You can save the game here, just in case. Save. So we could go back to it if we die. I will parade and make a speech. Let's go. Cheerful, willful, and pressured. Ooh, I'm not afraid. I'm going to be the best parade leader ever. My little girl. You prepare your best gown for the occasion and walk slowly through the town with your attendants. It would not be appropriate for you to wear a sword, but you do walk with a sturdy golden scepter that's taller than you are. You hear the occasional little girl squeal, "Pretty," as you pass by, and you can't hide your smile. At the end of the route, you help the priestesses turn over the earth for the new tree to be planted. After the blessings are read, hold up your hands and call for silence so that you can speak. Oh no, unfortunately all the words you had planned go out of your head when you're faced with the moment. But we leveled up public speaking already. I overestimated myself. You managed a few polite sayings about the meaning of the holidays and thank everyone for attending, then turn away, your cheeks red. The procession regroups to return to the castle. Well, it was a try. Let's see. What's next? We don't want her to be angry again. Don't want her to be lonely or afraid. Now, visit dungeons, no effect. Wander through the castle dungeons, but see nothing of interest. Okay. Ah, she's happy now. Excellent. So what could we level up? Conversation and athletics. Ooh, perfect. That is perfect. So this is a good opportunity in order to level up flattery so that we would eventually level up public speaking and court manners. But there is a penalty to weapons, intrigue, and military. But never mind that. Since we are happy right now... Oh, sorry. Let's continue with flattery, and with athletics, we can go for climbing this time. You learn that it's always better to compliment people for their personality and their clothes than their physical attributes. You unlocked a new outfit. Oh! Okay. Finally, we can go to that outfit option without misclicking it. You clamber up and down the trees and able to fetch fruit or get a better view. Sure. Are you ready for the grand ball? All the nobles in the domain are here to see you, to see their queen. Cool. You finish dressing and descend the stairs to make a grand entrance. Ooh. All around, the rich and powerful pause in their activities to gaze upon you, the ruler of them all. Oh no. Seeing yourself reflected in so many eyes makes you want to run away and hide. Whoops. At the moment, you force yourself to carry on, but you're sure they've all seen you hesitate. Your father waits for you at the bottom of the stairs and offers you his arm. The first dance is for us. Okay. He guides you gently around the dance floor, never rushing you. It's fun to dance with your father, but the look in his eyes is so sad. Oh no, she's not that good when it comes to showing herself publicly. After this, you must choose your own partner. There are a number of men who hope to catch your eye. The Duke of Kegel alone has brought 3 eligible sons, all near your age. It depends on how near the age it is. You look around the room at all your possible partners, which is to say, everyone. No one may begin dancing until you do. You can pick whoever you want, and you will not be denied. Okay. Someone about your age, someone younger than you, someone older than you, someone already married. What the hell? Someone scandalous. Okay, these last two, hell no, we're not doing either of those two. Even though it's going to be funny if we pick either of these. We're trying to get a decent first run here. So let's go with a logical choice and someone about your age. You approach Linley, the second son of the Duke of Q. He's about 2 years older than you, and he was always nice to you at school. Oh, okay. He bows to you with great courtesy, and you begin to dance. Dancing with a real partner feels quite different from dancing with your father. You knew him, knew his steps like a part of you. Now every move is a mystery. Unfortunately, you lose track of which steps you're supposed to do, and trip over your own feet. Whoops. Between the dances, there is time for the guests to mingle, chat, and sample tiny bites of exquisite food. You interact comfortably with your peers, leaving a wise word in every ear. Oh, okay, finally. Our skill training has paid off. During a lull in the music, Banyan, the Duke of Bari, taps an elegant fingernail against the wine glass, letting the clear note ring out through the room. If I may have your attention, I believe we should offer our compliments to our lovely hostess. A respect for tradition and the rights of the nobility means that we can all sleep safe in our beds. Our boundaries are strong and secure, our lands well defended. No one would dare to steal from us. The blatant falseness of his words grates your ears. He's challenging your honor in front of the entire assembly. Can't let this slide. Oh, now this is getting a bit serious right now. Challenge him to a duel or order his execution. Damn. Yeah, we really gotta do either of these? I know we're pretty good with the sword, but maybe we'll lose the fight? Or we could just tell him to shut the hell up and just get executed. I don't know, man. The maker kind of a jerk, but you know what? Let's save. It's better be safe than sorry. Oh wait, let's go back. Let's try challenging him to a duel and see what happens. You insult my honor. Elodie, no! You pull off one of your long white gloves and hurl it to the ground at Banyan's feet. I demand satisfaction. Witness that it was never my intent to endanger the royal succession. However, these actions prove Her Royal Highness is too unstable and too immature to sit on the throne. For the safety of our domain, I will accept. Floor is cleared and both of you change into more appropriate attire. As challenged party, Banyan has the choice of weapons. He chooses swords. Die! You charge in, but cautiously, meeting his blade with your own as you circle, testing each other for weaknesses. I have a habit saving progress every 60 seconds. I guess I got that save OCD. I can't blame you. I cannot blame you, especially when it comes to visual novels with multiple routes and multiple decisions as well. You have to save in order to see if your decision was right or wrong, and because you want to avoid doing everything all over again, so you have to save. I can't blame you for that at all, Sam. Your opponent appears to be in no hurry. His training and experience may appear to give him the edge, but you have youthful energy on your side. You may be able to outlast him. Your athletic training has toned your muscles and given you the strength to carry on for long periods of time. Round and round you go. Is it your imagination? Or are his movements a fraction slower than they were when you began? One of you needs to win, and quickly. Now is the time to press. Unfortunately, your skills are no match for those of a soldier. One strike slip past your defenses, then another. Before you know it, you lie bleeding at the feet of the Duke of Bury. We're not that good enough with swords. Not that good enough. We may have learned using the sword, but we're still not that good enough. The last thing you see is the expression on Banyan's face. He seems almost regretful. You wonder why, but you don't wander for long. Oh, man. Well, we got our first death. Elodie did not survive to reach her coronation. Nova would have to go on without her. But it doesn't have to end this way. Make different choices, train different skills, and Elodie's star may rise again. You know what? Let's go back. Let's go back to week 17 again. Yes. This time we'll just execute him. I don't have to listen to this. Guards, off with his head. Do you see? Impulsive, violent, and chaotic. Is this really what we want in our leader? Guards, I said arrest him. A guard steps hesitantly towards the Duke of Marie, but the other nobles join ranks around him. Traitors! Listen well, all of you. I respect our royal line and make allowances for the princess's youth and recent tragedy. But in these troubled times, we require strong leadership. In light of her inexperience, I move that the princess be married to the strongest available candidate. That man will hold the throne as king regent to protect our princess and our domain. As the sole eligible duke in Nova, that duty would fall to me. So you admit you're just trying to take power for yourself. There is no other choice. You clearly could not wed your own father or uncle. Young Elath is still a child, and the Duke of Kegel is happily married. For the stability of Nova, I am the only candidate. By the right of blood, Elodie is your queen. Elodie would retain her title and her children would inherit, but we cannot afford an incompetent queen. I am not incompetent. It would seem that no one is listening to you anymore. I call for a vote among the dukes and duchesses of Nova. Do we leave our fates in the hands of a child, or do we take action? The vote of Marie is for change. Palor stands with the queen. She is my sister's child, and her stated here. Her stated higher. I cannot vote. I abstain. Mazomba stands with the queen. Mazomba? Huh. It's a very interesting name. Ursel stands with the queen. Eagle stands with the queen. Sudbury votes for the change. This process is distasteful. I abstain. Leela votes for change. Eleth agrees with Leela. Hellas votes for change. You do a bit of quick tallying in your head and realize you've lost. I serve the will of the people. No. Elodie, go to your room. You can't make me. I'm the queen. No, you are not. Guards, please escort the princess to her rooms. Gently. I apologize for the disruption. I want to ensure a smooth transition. As soon as we can arrange the ceremony, we will be married. Oh no, that's not a good ending either. And so the reins of power slipped from Elodie's grasp. Nova would have to go on without her. Doesn't mean it'd have to end this way. Make different choices, train different skills, and Elodie's star may rise again. Okay, so there's another save that I had here. Yes. So we managed to lead the parade and make a speech, but we did not succeed in that. But let's try. I would rather not go. No, I'd rather stay here. You watch the procession from your tower window, feeling safe but lonely. Suddenly, you hear someone moving around inside your room. You turn in surprise, but it's only a maid. My lady, what are you? Should you not be in the procession? Skipping a major festival. Is everyone wondering about me? Yeah, I can't yell at her. I'm not a jerk. Confess your fears. I can't go outside. There might be assassins. Oh. And let's make her a little less afraid. Okay, her mood at the right now is yielding. Let's see, what skills can we improve? Royal demeanor, history, and faith. Okay, we can't use weapons right now. However, we could have powered up our sword before the ball. We'll maybe do that in another run. But let's improve our royal demeanor first. And yeah, let's improve our royal demeanor. Let's go for composure. And let's see. Let's check our skills. Yeah, we can do conversation. Do conversation again. Oh, sorry. Conversation flattery. Done. You practice sitting calmly while your teachers circle around you and make unexpected loud noises at random intervals. Okay. You learn that it's always better to compliment people about their personality and their choices than physical attributes. Sure. Unlock a new outfit. Are you ready for the grand ball? Okay, we already seen that. Let's skip ahead. I already failed that. Go somewhere near your age, skip ahead. Let's see what happens. Now we have a new option. Ignore the insult. Ignore it. You turn your head away, pretending not to notice the concerned murmurs about you. Better to look like a coward than indulge in pointless fighting, right? As the gala continues, you take opportunity to observe nobles that you rarely see. There's Gwinnell, for instance, a young lady of Sudbury, only months older than you, and due to finally inherit control of her duchy soon. Or Adele, the youngest daughter of the Duchess of Lila and a fierce sportswoman. She was a few years ahead of you at school and the absolute terror of the ball fields. No, Brioni. She had... No, Brioni? That's her name? She had said her parents were leaving her stuck at school this season. Okay. That sentence is weirdly structured, but sure, I suppose. Her parents are here, dancing together, the Duke consort clutching his duchess possessively tight. Strange that there is no sign of her cousins, though. Shouldn't they be here? Your aunt and uncle are here, of course. It'd be scandalous if they hadn't come, Merva being so close by. It's nice to be able to enjoy time with friends and family, isn't it? Okay. A better outcome than we had before, but we'll take it. Okay, let's make her a little less afraid. Yeah, her mood right now is she's quite yielding. Alright, let's see what outfits do we have. Tea dress. Boosts conversation. Oh, okay. Interesting. I didn't know outfits can power up certain skills. That's interesting to know. Ah, so that gives the bonus here. But, oh my god, look at that. Minus 2.17 for weapons? Ooh. It's kind of rough. Okay, let's approve her flattery. And then what? Yeah, let's continue with athletics, right? Okay. Conversation, flattery, athletics. Let's do climbing. Visual elements are the best way to flatter on first meeting. They're expected to be noticed right away. You spent more time with someone, suddenly complimenting their attire would ring false. You learn to evaluate whether a tree or a branch is safe to bear your weight. Sure. You wander downstairs to visit your father and talk about the latest events in the domain. You are moving with such enthusiasm that you don't realize your father isn't alone until it's too late to avoid him and his companion. You are too kind, Jocelyn. Countess Siren, not a member of your circles. She's a bit more than a decade your senior, far too old to have ever been your friend, and yet not at all old as noblewomen go. She has 2 minor titles, no husband, and your father's arm in her grasp. Oh no. How dare she make a move on your father? Ah. Shame her with silent scorn, insult her with false flattery, or trim her as she passes. Ooh, I am so tempted to pick that last one. But let's save. Let's be safe. Let's be safe and save. I am so tempted to trip her because she looks like a nasty woman. She looks nasty. You know what? Let's do this. Trip as she passes. You wait until the Countess gets closer, then hook a foot around to make her stumble. She trips over you, falling gratifyingly to the floor. Oh, are you both alright? I'm fine. She picks herself up and glares at you, forcing a smile onto her face. I think perhaps I should go sit down. You can't be too careful. Once she's gone, you raise an eyebrow at your father. Oh, she's doing the Dwayne Johnson eyebrow raise, huh? Don't give me that look, young lady. She's a nice woman, nothing more. She wants something more. And it's not going to happen anytime soon. You should be careful with how you deal with people like Siren. You need the goodwill of your nobles as well as your commoners. There haven't been any problems so far. Many dark looks were aimed your way at the gala. As queen, you must be aware of everything around you. I am paying attention to what's around me. Okay. So, what do we do now? Let's check the mood first. Okay, she's more willful. We need to push her to be a bit more willful. Ah. Sneak out. Let's try sneaking out. You sneak out of the castle to have a little fun. You enjoy your freedom, but your father won't like it if he finds out. Oh, it's a little sneak out. But sadly, we are lonely again. Yep. We have to see what we can improve. We can still improve conversation, though. We can still power up conversation. We can be a very good diplomat at the moment. Don't think we can wield weapons. Oh, it's plus 0.83. We can still use weapons. Awesome, awesome. Let's do archery. What do we have again? Conversation. And let's see, the lowest one is public speaking. I think we can do public speaking right now. Oh, sorry. Conversation, public speaking, weapons, and archery. Let's go. You borrow the menu from an upcoming banquet and practice delivering it as a dramatic speech to an audience of confused chambermaids. You learn about caring for your bow, how to store it between uses, string and unstring, and check for damage or wear. You also learn that you should never fire a bow without an arrow on the string. Okay? It is the time of the year to decide any necessary adjustments to the royal budget. Oh, finances. My one weakness. The majority of the money we receive is already spoken for, but there is always some room for desertion. I don't know anything about budgets. Okay. Let's save. Let's save before we actually ruin the entire economy of the kingdom. I'm thinking raising taxes will probably get the commoners a lot more angrier if they had to pay more taxes. Lowering the taxes would make them a little more happier, but on the other hand, there isn't enough finances for the government or providing government-related services. It's a bit of a dilemma here, but I'd rather have the people being happy than having them pissed off at me and then trying to assassinate me in any form or shape. So, lower taxes. I think we have enough money. Let's lower the taxes a little. As you wish. Okay. So, we want her to be less lonely. I don't think there's any options that show that we can make her less lonely, unfortunately. Yeah, so let's visit the dungeons. Nothing of interest. Alrighty. Oh, I keep picking outfit. Come on, man. Let's keep it the same. Or wait, no. Let's do court manners this time. As a monarch, you are expected to embody the virtues of honesty, bravery, and generosity. You should always offer the aid to those in need. However, those you aid personally are expected to give you their utmost loyalty, even unto death. Alright. Strap on a protective gear and practice gripping, drawing, and anchoring the bow, or finally loosing a shot. Yeah, we need to improve the last weapon skill, or we raise them a bit more. You are requested to stand in judgment. A man has been convicted of the murder by strangling of his wife. God damn. He does not deny the act, but requests a pardon that he might be set free. Dude, how can we let you go free when you strangled your wife? If you admit you killed your wife, why do you think I'm going to set you free? Save me, Your Majesty. It wasn't my fault. Demons made me do it. Everyone knows the power of the magical beasties. He used me. He twisted my fingers into chains. Magical beasties? Are you sure I should be taking you seriously when you call them magical beasties? My wife found me screaming. She tried to shake me, and the chains wrapped around her. I need the priestess to bless me and make me clean again. Demons that make you attack people? Is that even possible? Oh, well, I guess we haven't learned enough magic, so... Yo, man, I don't know. The demons made me do it as kind of a convenient excuse. I don't know. My man sounds a little bit sussy in here, but we'll save anyway, just in case. Yeah, my man's sounding a little sussy. The demons made me do it? I don't believe him. Execute him. I don't care whether there were demons or not. You're still a murderer, and your life is forfeit. You will be hanged in public as a deterrent to future criminals. He opens his mouth to argue with you further, but then his shoulders slump. Yes, Your Majesty. I mean, the man killed his wife. What can we do? She's a bit more willful, that's excellent, but she's still lonely. There is nothing that makes her loneliness a bit better. We could let her a bit more pressured. Well, let's try this. Sitting in court sessions is not fun at all, but it pleases your father, and it may be important for your future. This is brutal. Yeah, it is. It definitely is. Definitely is brutal. Well, let's check her mood. Ah, she's depressed again. Just like in the beginning. Okay, she's still pretty good at expression and animal handling, but weak to royal demeanor, conversation, and athletics. I think weapons aren't an issue here, so I think that should be fine if we improve the pole arms. And let's get back to animal handling again. Classes, animal handling, handle the dogs, and let's see, what were their skills again? Expression. Let's go for expression, and yeah, let her sing. You learn about different vocal ranges, from the most profound bass, the rare coloratura soprano. This is the first time I ever heard of that one. I should check this one later. Coloratura. Okay. You learn the standard commands for working with trained hunting dogs and retrievers. Alright. You receive a word of an unfortunate incident at the gallows, where the man you judged was sent to be executed. As he was led to the platform, he suddenly lashed out with an explosive magical power, killing several guards and spectators before making his escape. What? Man. So he was lying. The population is buzzing with rumors of a secret cabal of evil lumens who sacrifice innocents in their dark rituals. We're getting into cult territory right now. Wild. And let's check her mood. She's depressed. We need to make her a little less depressed. -1 depressed. Okay, her mood right now is yielding, unfortunately. So, royal demeanor, history, and faith. We're almost maxing out conversation, which is great. But let's see. Let's try. Yeah, more composure, I think. More composure and more flattery. Yeah, let's see how that goes. more flattery, and more composure. A certain class of dramatic personality believes utterly that they are ugly and unpopular, even if this is untrue. Flattering their appearance will make them pull away and mistrust you. Instead, compliment their intelligence. This tends to be their weakness. Right. You lie on the couch and try to remain relaxed while your teacher smacks your heels with a leather house? House. Your composure is now 50. You may not increase the skill until the other skills are level up, sure. I regret to inform you that Fabian, the Earl of Titan and Duke Regent of Elath, has passed away. This isn't really a surprise. He was pretty old. The problem is the political implications. With the control of Elath in doubt, it falls to the crown to make decisions. Young Lord Adair will not reach his 15th birthday for over 2 years. He requires a regent. His stepmother Aris, the Duchess of Lila, has petitioned that the boy be left in her care. This would, however, leave her in personal control of 2 neighboring duchies, which is generally forbidden. Almost the entire eastern border. I don't really know anything bad about her, though. The boy does have a living grandfather, the Earl of Ishtar, or you might appoint an unrelated noble to act in his stead. The Earl of Ishtar has suggested another possibility. You and Adar are both young, not too far apart in age. He requests that we accept the boy as your future husband and keep him here in the castle. Ah, now this is getting a little complicated. Let's save here. Okay, let's weigh our options before we select our choice. Leaving with Aris would probably be a bad idea, because that will allow her to own 2. She becomes the Duchess of 2 nations, and that's not good. We can send him to his grandfather, which is good, but he probably isn't going to live for very long. We could marry him, because, which could be a good choice because they're relatively the same age. Or we could send him to his uncle. Well, at least we know the first choice we're definitely not doing. Now all that remains is the other 3. Can we send him to his grandfather? Grandfather may not live long enough. You could marry him. He might be a good kid. Who knows? Maybe having a married life would lead to a good ending, especially if they're very close in age. We can send him to his uncle. Or to her uncle, sorry. You know what? We can go back to this again because we saved. That's not an issue. But let's see what would happen if we marry him in the future. Okay, I'll marry him. At least that way I won't get stuck with an old man. You can't actually marry him until he's old enough, but he will be brought here to live as your companion. Oh, excellent. Now we gained a new friend. Okay, so now we need to make her less lonely and less yielding. So, oh, this is +2 yielding. We don't need that. +1 lonely. We don't need to make her very lonely. And we can make her a little angry, sure. -1 lonely. We could try that. Okay, now she's angry. Let's check her mood. Yeah, she's a bit more angry. Okay. We still have a conversation. We can still power up the conversation. But... ah, yes, we can finally use weapons now. We can get a bonus with the weapons. So, let's go to classes, weapons, pole arms. And what skills do we have again? A conversation, we can manage to boost the public speaking. Okay. Conversation, public speaking. Done. Your teacher assigns you create and memorize a short speech of your own. Oh, studying. Are your skills composure? Oh, I did not change it to a weapon? Oh, shoot. Alright, I guess I missed that one. Whoops. Wait, we can go back. Hold on. We can go back here and fix this. Okay, hold on. We can load game. We can go back here. Yes. Marry him. Skip. Let's play sport. Skip ahead. Classes. We actually did weapons, pole arms. And yeah, we did public speaking. Public speaking. There we go. Done. Your teacher assigns you to create and memorize a short speech. You practice walking while carrying a long weapon, getting the feel for its size and weight, and learning to maneuver without it banging into anything unintentional. Right. There is a woman here to see you. She is a musician and wishes crown patronage, which means money. Your Royal Highness, if you accept me as a member of your court, I will immortalize you in word and song. I have dabbled in musical styles from many countries and can entertain your guests and lighten your evenings. Oh, our intentions failed, intrigue failed. Musician sings a little ditty to demonstrate her skills with the lute. She's actually pretty good. Oh, you're gonna have to save again. I think she's a pretty nice lady. She looks like a nice lady, so let's accept her. Very well, you can remain as part of her court. I will do my best for you. Excellent. And let's check her mood. We need to make her a little more cheerful and less yielding. We need her cheerful. Cheerful. What could make her a bit more cheerful? But how is her lonely though? Oh, she could be a bit more lonely. But yeah, let's try this. Oh, she's still angry. We need to make her less angry though. But let's go to court matters next. And let's keep the pole arms. You study the language of flowers and the secret meanings that can be communicated through the gift of a bouquet. You practice standard attacks and sweeps with a long staff. Unlock the new outfit. Ooh. How is Adair setting it into life at the castle? I found him in the garden trying to catch frogs. So I showed him a few tricks. Animal handling success. I'm sure you will work things out. Awesome. Let's see. We need to have her even more happier, I suppose. But it still gives her lonely. +1 angry and +1 lonely. We'll still be angry in this case. No, I play with toys. You spend the weekend holed up alone in your room with your favorite toys. It's childish, but you feel a bit better. Ah, now she's happy. And we have a new outfit. Let's see. Tabard boosts weapons. Oh, okay. She looks more like a musketeer right now. Let's see. Let's see our skills. How many do we have left for conversation? Oh, that's a big boost for conversation. And also a big boost for weapons. Cool. I think with conversation, we're almost done. We need to max it out at this point of time. So, or maybe we try to level up any of the other ones that we have here. Let's see. Yeah, let's do the weapons. Weapons, we'll go with swords. And for physical skills, no, do we need more physical skills? No. Let's go for conversations and flattery again. Conversation, latter. Done. Oh, there we go, 100%. You have nothing more to learn about flattery. You spar with a partner, trading blows while looking for openings to tag each other. Staring up into the sky out of your window, you notice a strange flash of light. A falling star. Pretty. Yeah, that's definitely pretty. Okay. Let's check our mood. She's super cheerful right now. Excellent. But let's see. Let's talk to Adair right now. Hi, Adair. Hi, Elodie. How are you doing? Okay, I guess. It's really quiet here. How come you don't have any brothers or sisters? I don't know. Amari said it's a noble's duty to have a big family. Well, not everyone agrees with her. Sorry. Should I kiss you now? Whoa, hold up, little man. This is the first time we actually talked. Already going into the kissy-kissy? You're already going into kissy-kissy time? Relax. What? Oh yeah, that's kind of awkward. I understand you're a kid, but hold on there, kiddo. Okay, but that's a problem. We did say that we eventually want to marry him. See, there comes the problem right now. We could say I don't want to, but he'll feel heartbroken. But I think if we say that's gross, that would be even more heartbreaking for the kid. Let's say I don't want to. Let's not. Sorry. This must be even more strange for him than it is you. He lost a parent too. Now everyone else is making decisions about his life, including you. If you'd like, you could come to some of my classes, or meet with the tutors that I'm not using that week. I mean, it's important for you to learn too, right? I'm going to be a duke and a king consort, like my father. Okay. Okay, let's see. Our mood is very good. But we can't learn flattery anymore. We can try to improve our athletics for a little bit. Yeah. But I think we're very much lacking when it comes to history. So let's try history. Let's do some history. Foreign affairs, for example. And let's improve our archery skills. We study the relationship of Nova and its nearest neighbors. The borders have been mostly peaceful in recent years, except on problems with Ixion to the south. However, trouble may be brewing in Piraeus as well. You practice shooting at a clearly marked target across a flat field. I have unpleasant news to report. Calorist, the Duke of Sedna, has instituted high tariffs and trade restrictions at the Elath border. Business is disrupted, and there's growing shortages of supplies. Oh no, we failed economics. Well, here's the thing. We can send aid, but we did say we won't be taking too many taxes. You know what? Before we make the decision. Oh wow, there's a lot of save slots in here. That's excellent. Let's move back. Send emergency aid. And the royal treasury will pay to keep the people fed. Very well. Okay. So what do we do now? Check her mood. We don't want her to be super yielding and super lonely. Okay, make her a little bit angry. Skip it. Well, she's still happy, so that's the important thing. But now she's a lot less lonely. Alright, let's check the skills. And we already have a bit of history. Yeah, the bonus for history isn't that much, sadly. For swords, for weapons, even weapons has a very low boost. You know what? Let's finish off conversation in this run. Court manners and flattery. You study the rules of behavior in foreign courts so that you may seem at home in any setting. I have nothing more to learn about. Oh. Wait, did we do flattery before? Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let's go back. Hold on. Okay, let's skip. Sports. Skip. Okay. Skills. Ah, yeah, we already did flattery. It's public speaking and court manners. Sorry, my bad. Let's go here. Conversation, public speaking, conversation, court manners. Perfect. Level 100%. Your teacher assigns you to read about a subject and then requires you to answer questions about it on the spot in front of an audience. Okay, we're done with public speaking. You study the rules of behavior in foreign courts so that you may seem at home in any setting. Excellent. We maxed out the whole section. My lady, there are letters for you. Another letter from Brioni. Why does she keep writing me? We're never even friends. She says she's bored and lonely, and she's looking forward to seeing me at Gwinnell's birthday party. That's right. Gwinnell is about to turn 15. She'll be the Duchess of Sudbury for real now. You know, I don't know what is wrong with these nations for having, like, underage kids being duchesses and queens at this very young age. I don't understand this. At least have them be, like, in their 20s or in their 30s before they become kings. Before they become kings or queens. But give him a chance to breathe. Give him a chance to learn. This other letter must be my invitation to her birthday celebration next week. Gwinnell and I were friends at school, and this will be a big event. But it's also a long way to travel. A lot of things can happen on the road. Okay, so one more time. Save. Go back. You know, I think we're in a good spot that we'd be able to travel to Gwinnell's party without an issue. Hopefully. Go to Sudbury for Gwinnell's party. Be good to see my friends. Oh, awesome. So, I want to have less loneliness. Make her a little bit more angry. Okay, she's still happy. That's the important thing. But we don't need to make her too angry either. Okay, conversation 100% done. Weapons. Yeah, we can do weapons. We can do more athletics, I suppose. And a little bit of foreign affairs. More foreign affairs, athletics, climb. Right? 4 years ago, the Duchess of Helios tried to foment an insurrection in northern Ixion, just over the Galban River. Just over the Galban River border. Oh, I thought that, almost read it as Gaben right there. Not only did that fail, but in retaliation, Ixion pushed troops into southern Marie, and they are still refusing to leave. You practice climbing up an overgrown wall with the aid of a well-anchored rope. Leaning into the wall as you push in with the balls of your feet. Balls of your feet? Ah, hello! Balzan Ispera, hello! Welcome to the stream! Hope you're doing well this evening or morning wherever you are. On your journey to Sudbury, your carriage is attacked by bandits! Oh shoot. You hear the distinctive sound of incoming arrows just in time to push yourself away from the window and avoid being shot. From the screams outside, not all of your guards have been lucky. The attackers scatter as soon as your forces show sign of resistance, vanishing into the woods. The rest of your trip passes without incident, but you can't help jumping at the shadows. Gwinnell's party is lovely, not nearly as glamorous as your own upcoming birthday will be, of course, but it's still a major event on the noble social calendar. Everyone who is anyone is present. Uncle Laurent and your younger cousins are here, but Charlotte and her mother are not. Apparently, Charlotte was ill, fortunately. Paris, the Duchess of Lilla, is present, but she somehow always manages to avoid talking to you when you draw near. There are refreshments and dancers and musicians and polite conversations, and one or two not so polite. Will not be shoved aside. Mother, it's my domain now. I need space for myself. You have your own lands to manage. Just because you are of age doesn't mean that you know everything, young lady. You need my advice. This is my home. It has never been yours. Before you back away, their gazes fall on you. They wait expectantly for you as near queen settle the dispute. Ah, now we got a fight going on. Feelings could be easily hurt on either side here. It is important that everyone is involved, save face. Now that we managed to have our flattery level at 100, we can flatter them both. But, just in case, because we have choices, we have to save just in case. Alright, let's try flattering them both. I'm sure you have a great deal of wisdom to impart. But isn't that what you've already done? You have to trust in the strength of your own teachings. Trust in the strength and in the intelligence of your daughter. Neither of them looks entirely happy, but neither of them looks angry with you either. A bit later, Brioni catches up with you. Hello, Elodie. It's so wonderful that you're going to be queen right now. I mean, I'm sorry about your mother. Thanks. But think of the opportunities you're going to have. You're so lucky. That's an odd way of putting it. Anyway, I was wondering, now that you're almost queen and everything, have they told you all the secrets? What secrets? Like how to get into the old palace. I heard it's packed full of treasure. Old palace? Damn. Our lack of learning history and learning the lore behind the nations is really biting us in the back. The one at Catherine Lake, where the kings and queens of Nova used to live. I don't know anything about it. Oh. She bites her lips and frowns at you. Well, never mind then. She walks away. So much for wanting to talk to you. At the end, you all share a pleasant meal and prepare to return to your various lands. That's fine. Alright. So as you can see here, we're still very cheerful. And we're still yielding. We still need to be a bit more willful so that we wouldn't be too yielding. At least we're not lonely. That's the important thing. So, let's see what we can go for. It just makes her more angry. We don't want that. We don't want her lonely. We don't want her to be less cheerful. Lonely and afraid. We don't want her to be afraid or lonely. Yeah, we don't want her to be lonely. You know what? Let's talk to her father. Dad, what happened to Mom's lumen crystal? It's in a safe place. Can I have it? No. But it's mine. Meddling with magic killed your mother. I don't want that to happen to you. Once you're crowned queen, I can't stop you from doing anything you want. For now, you are still a child. Okay? He's still very cheerful. Let's see what skills we need to improve. Pole arms needs to be improved a little bit more. And we need to improve our history a little bit more. But the boost isn't very effective here. Try to improve our expression. We have weapons. We can try to improve with our pole arms. And let's get better knowledge in our history. So let's go to history, Novan history, and let's see, pole arms. Pole arms. I want to ask a quick question. To the chat. Have you ever tried this game before? Have you ever experienced it before, or experienced a game similar to this? Honestly curious. Let's see. We did say we were going to have weapons. Weapons and the poor. Oh. You read about the history of your domain. Hundreds of years ago, Noah was the center of a great empire, spanning the length of the western coast as well as a few island territories. For time, your influence has waned. You practice sparring with a partner using a staff. Okay. Matters have come to a crisis. Aris, the Duchess of Lila, has declared civil war. Oh no. What? Apparently, she feels that you are a weak leader, unfit to be queen, and has managed to sway several others to her banner. Who is against me? A number of minor earls and countesses, the Duchess of Maid and the Duke of Kegel. The situation in Hellas and Marie is less clear. Hellas? Are we in California right now? There are ways to increase the number of soldiers you have available. You could offer to pardon various imprisoned criminals in exchange for military service. Now this is going to be a very important decision. Never before. Okay. Have you ever played something similar to it, I suppose? Or any type of visual novel that involves, like, royalty? It's so much mechanisms. Okay. Fair enough. Pardon criminals or don't. You know, it's kind of a risk pardoning criminals because they may cause anarchy, they may cause trouble. Usually I skip it and get recommendations. If they had. Okay. Well, this game does require a bit of decision making, especially when it comes to leveling up your character skills or Elodie's skills. So yeah, if you enjoy this kind of management alongside visual novel elements, then yeah, you may enjoy this. But yeah, I can understand if it can be a little bit overwhelming. I do not want to pardon those criminals. No. I don't think criminals will make trustworthy soldiers. That's exactly right. Very well. Forces are in motion, but they will take time to reach their peak. Okay, let's go back to her mood. She is a lot less yielding. Excellent. We need willful. Willful. Is there anything that gives us willful? Let's talk to Juliana. My father says I can't have the crystal until I'm queen, so we'll just have to wait. There may not be time to. The world is filled with dangers, and you will need the powers of the Lumen to fight them. You can't begin training until you have bonded with your crystal. Well, what else am I supposed to do about it? The crystal is probably held under guard in the royal treasury. You are the princess. You should be able to find a way inside. Otherwise, we might have to take drastic action. Oh, this is getting a little complicated. What drastic action? What do you mean by drastic action? Let's hope it doesn't come to that. Try to reach the crystal. If you can't, come and talk to me again. Very ominous. Very ominous indeed. Oh. Let's go to skills. We're still very cheerful. And let's improve our history, actually. Improve our history and improve polearm. So this should be the same. Nova's history involves an endless slew of names and dates. Even as small as it's become, there are 10 dukedoms. No, 11 now. Plus the royal line. Hope no one expects you to memorize every lineage. You practice basic techniques with a long spear, controlling your thrusts to penetrate specific targets. A negotiator for the rebels have arrived to speak with you. Surrender now, and I will be lenient. We are not here for surrender. We are here for yours. Here for yours? Here for yours what? Here for our surrender, I guess? Relinquish the authority of the throne, and you will not be harmed. The Duchess Aris and her family will rule Nova as regents. You will be allowed to maintain a figurehead title. Many lives will be spared, and your domain will continue to the future in safer, wiser hands. You know what time it is. You know what time it is. Never. I am the queen. Since we cannot come to an agreement, we will meet you on the battlefield. Why? Okay. Visit the treasury. Can we do that now? You tried to talk your way past the treasury guards, but despite the eyelash fluttering, foot stomping, and outright threats, they won't budge. Fair enough. Oh, she's angry now. Well, since we're approaching war, we need to be strong. We need to be strong, and we need to have better strategy as well. Be a little too late in order to improve our strategy, but at least we can carry a sword, right? Sword, military, and strategy. You study the strengths and weaknesses of different weapons and battle formations. You learn the techniques for thrusting your blade through armor to disable or kill your opponent. War rages for control of Nova. As defending queen, you are required to take personal control of your forces. Battles are won and lost, fallen soldiers decorating the landscape. The final outcome... I hope this goes well. Oh no, is unfortunately not in your favor. Your forces are overrun, and the castle falls into Aris's control. You are taken prisoner and locked into the deepest royal dungeon with your heavy guard. You are still alive, for now, but no longer the ruler. Oh man. And so the reins of power slip through Elodie's grasp. What would have to go on without her? That's unfortunate. Wish it didn't have to come to this. But you know what? We have the power of slave slots. We can fix this. We can fix this. Load game. Where should we go now? Which one should we pick? Let's go here. Oh, not this one. Definitely not this one. No. Load game. I'll try to find a way. And now that we have another chance, this time, can we? No, sorry. Can we boost our military? Oh, military is minus. Okay, let's try to power up sword and let's see. Let's improve our history again. you saw that. Skip ahead. Let's see what happens if we surrender. Nope. Not a good ending. Let's go back a little bit and see what we have here. Let's try this time pardoning the criminals and see what happens. Alright, let's do that. Criminals probably already know how to fight very well. Okay. We read this. Skip ahead. Skip ahead. Let's take some classes. Swords this time. Have you seen that? Skip ahead. Never. Skip ahead. Let's see what happens. Let's talk to Juliana again. I have not reached the crystal. Are you making progress, or is it time for another plan? That will probably be the drastic action she mentioned earlier. I mean, we're in a war right now. We do need to take these drastic actions. We save again. Save. Take drastic action. I suppose I have to listen to another plan. Leave it to me. Fine. That night, an explosion rocks the castle. Whoa! A section of stone near the royal treasury collapses, crushing the guards on duty. Oh no, those poor guards. Nothing is stolen. At least, nothing that is acknowledged publicly. But when you look at your father's face, you can see it in his eyes. The crystal is gone, and he knows that you are to blame. He will never trust you the same way again. Yeah, she's pretty angry right now. Yeah, we can actually boost military a little bit. Yeah. Let's learn a bit of military right now. Strategy. And for skills, we can let her be better in archery. Done. Study the strengths and weaknesses of different weapons and battles formations. Okay. Practice of moving targets, sure. Okay, let's skip that. Oh no, we still got the bad ending. Yeah, let's move here. Leave it to me. Don't worry, I'm working on it. Very well. Let's see, is there a way out of this? Well, let's see. Maybe we can find a way out of this. A very experienced strategy, more of a hindrance than help. Yep. Yeah. Let's move a little bit back. Move a little bit back. I'll flatter them both, for example. Let's talk to the father. Alright, we're speeding through some of the things that we read before. Since we're early on, because we know a war is going to happen. Okay. Even if we get a negative result, we'll still try to improve our military strategy and see how that goes. that barely did anything. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Let's load the game. Let's load the game here again. Yes. Flatter them both. Skip. Okay, we need to make her more angry, I suppose. Need to make her more angry so that we'd have better military skills. Okay. So we can still level up the athletics. Yeah. Athletics and more history. Athletics, where's athletics? Swimming. Done. Oh, she declared war. Pardon the criminals. I need to make her a bit more angrier. Okay, she's mad now. We can improve the military. Hopefully so we can try to redeem this run a little bit. Strategy, and strategy. You study military recruitment and the importance of training and motivation and making soldiers who can trust and depend on each other. Okay. Never. Let's check her mood again. She's already very angry. Let's see. Can't have her yielding. Let's talk to her dad. Okay, classes. Try boosting these again. See how that goes. You may tour the barracks in the weekend. Okay. Strategy is at 50. Let's see what happens. Oh, it's a victory for your side. Yeah, let's go. Nice. Your forces sweep through the rebellious duchies and are met with cheers of the local population. Aris, the ringleader, is executed, and the other rebels are forced to pay tribute to keep their holdings. Of course, there is also a cost paid in lives. Total casualties were almost half of the battalions on your side, and 1¾ battalions among the rebels. Of course, there are no more rebel soldiers now. They are once more your royal subjects. Nice! We managed to redeem ourselves here. Excellent! Can we save here? Let's see. Oh yes, we can. Alright, let's talk to little Adair again. You find Adair digging a hole in the bush in the garden. Hi, Elodie? What are you doing? Nothing. You've been busy a lot lately. It suddenly occurs to you that no one told Adair what's been going on. He went to war with his family. You had his stepmother executed, and he has no idea. There is an option called brag about it. You want to really brag about it to a kid? Oh, that's traumatizing him. Even if it is his stepmother, you can't traumatize a kid like that. Let's see. Break the news gently. As best as you can, he explained the conflict and how Aris's death was necessary to preserve the peace in Nova. It's hard to tell how much he understands because he goes completely quiet, doesn't speak to you for the rest of the day. And it's better to be honest than, lying to the poor kid. Okay, Okay, we're almost good when it comes to weapons. Let's see, we can't improve any expressions or anything else. What can we do here? Let's still do athletics, I guess. I want to make her a bit more happier. So, athletics, make her swimming. Let's see the skills. Weapons, we can have pole arms. Athletics, I don't know, weapons. Pole arms, right? We need to power up the pole arms, yes. Done. We practice special techniques with a staff, hurling it. We practice floating on the front and back, letting the water do the holding up. Holding the work of you holding up. Holding you up, sorry. Things have been so unsettled lately. Everyone's on the edge. We need something cheerful. We could hold a tournament. Ooh, a tournament? What a good idea. Knights, jousting, musicians, all sorts of competitions. Everyone loves a contest. What will you offer as prizes to the winners? There's some quite interesting choices here. Status and praise, or, giving them a prize by more exposure, right? Just like how, some people, you ask some people, please do this for me. Please draw this, Marie. I'll pay you in exposure. Yeah. If I was an artist or a creator and I listened to someone tell me I'll pay with exposure, I'll tell you I would never work with you ever again. Come on, man. I'll be a cheapskate. Then we have employment or gold. Now, I don't know about the finances of Nova right now in order to figure out if we can pay them with gold. So logically, maybe employment would be good, because if we employ them, they can work for us and they can get a monetary reward in the end. So it's win-win, I suppose, unless we give them chump change. Who knows though? The winners will have the option of taking up royal appointments. It's a recruitment drive. Very well. We'll draft the announcements. You leave him to his work. As you move through the hall, your eye falls upon a vase of flowers. Pretty, but apparently not getting enough water. The leaves on one blossom have shriveled. That spoils the whole display. You pick off the dead leaves and adjust the floral arrangement, muttering under your breath about blind butlers. There. So much better. Continue up the stairs to your room, where a maid is waiting for you. My lady, a gift has arrived from Kegel. From the Duke? No, my lady. A merchant house, I believe. Sorry, I misread that. Let me read this again. No, my lady. A merchant house, I believe. It was sent with a shipment down the Cavallo River. The chair opened the brightly colored paper to find chocolates. Ooh, chocolates. That's not cheapskate. That's entirely overconfident. Yeah, that's someone. Yeah, I agree with that, honestly. Someone who feels like if someone gave you the opportunity to work on something and tells you that you will have massive exposure while doing this work for me, but doesn't get compensated, that's not fair to the person who is being the creator. It's just giving more popularity to the guy who actually commissioned the artist or the creator. It's not fair. There is a little card with a box. With our compliments, the House of Prelat. Sorry. That's oddly high-handed for some tiny trader I never heard of. Huh. I'm a bit worried that the chocolate might be poisoned. But, you know what? I'm willing to take that risk. You pop one of the chocolates in your mouth. Mmm, delicious. Ah, see, I knew it. I friggin' knew it. Suddenly you feel very cold. World seems darker. Color is less bright. Yep, it was poison. That's why I saved. You worry that perhaps you shouldn't have eaten too much candy and tried to ignore the feeling of illness. Unfortunately, it was more than just an upset tummy. By the time you realize you have been poisoned, it is too late. Oh man, this artwork is cute. Even though it shows like she's dead, but it's cute, but disturbing. Okay, so let's go back to that. Save it. Oh wait, hold up. I misclicked. Sorry. I misclicked. Save it for later. I don't feel like candy right now. Let's check her mood. She's very angry. We don't want her to be angry anymore. So let's attend service. Oh, she's still very angry. We have a new outfit. We have exercise gear. What does exercise? Oh no. You know what? Let's get back to this. Yeah, that's much better. That's much better. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what else can we level up right now. Let's do swords, I suppose. And let's go for swords and logistics. Swords and logistics. Done. You learn techniques for thrusting your blade through armor to disable or kill your opponents. Learn about the types of amount of food required for an army on the march, how long they will remain edible. The week of the general tournament, nobles and commoners alike have turned out to compete against each other. The people will be pleased if you participate in their games. However, it would expose you to danger. What event do you wish to take part in? Now, I think, because we actually learned a few of these skills, maybe we can be good in fencing. Here, the devotees of the blade can challenge each other to duels, fought only for points, not blood or honor. You win the first match to uproarious applause. You are soon overpowered by experienced competitors. Still, you did very well for your first tournament. All the winners are announced and displayed to great cheers. As near queen, you place flower garlands around their necks. All of a sudden, a man approaches the winner's platform. It's Kevin, the Earl of Io. Io? In one hand, he carries an armored gauntlet, in the other a sword. Oh no, he's here for trouble, isn't he? My family's blood is on your hands. Reese, the ringleader of the rebellion. She was his mother. He casts the metal glove to the ground with a clatter and raises a sword, pointing it at you. I challenge you, Elodie. A life for a life. Challenge you to a duel? I think let's save here. Let's see if we refuse. I'm not going to fight you because you want me to. Unfortunately, it seems he isn't interested in your refusal and charges at you anyway. You leap out of his path, but he swerves and comes at you again, braying like a mad bull. So you keep running. Moments later, he staggers and collapses, an assortment of arrows standing out of his body like pins through a cushion. It's really not the best of ideas to attempt murder in front of an entire tournament of trained warriors. After the tournament, a minor tragedy is revealed. One of the stewards had an incredibly sweet tooth and had dared to steal a piece of your recently received chocolates. He had a sweet tooth. The chocolates were poison. Well, as we knew from an earlier bad ending. When you ask questions, it turns out that the merchant house which supposedly sent you this present never existed. Someone has tried to kill you, but you don't know who. Alright. Let's talk to Juliana again. Skip that. I'll try to find a way. Okay. Alright, I think this should be a good place to stop for today because I need to have dinner in a little bit and do a few more things. We will definitely continue this game because so far we got a number of bad endings and 2 special bad endings. We still didn't get a good ending, but right now we're at week 34, so I think we're doing some pretty good progress. So yeah, we'll definitely continue Long Live the Queen in another stream, so I guess this will be a stream series. So please look forward to that. Tomorrow we will be trying out Ultra Fight Chianta 2. Ultra Fight Da Chianta 2. What is Ultra Fight Da Chianta 2? Well, it's an experience. It's an experience that you don't want to miss. Yes. Anyway, sorry. Please look forward to the Ultra Fight Da Chianta stream 2 tomorrow. It's definitely going to be certainly an experience. And I can't wait to show it to you guys. All right, thank you everyone for coming. Thank you everyone for watching and being here. If you're watching the VOD or if you are watching live, thank you very much for coming. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.